As the clock struck 12:41 a.m. on that fateful day, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 began its ill-fated journey with 239 souls on board. What seemed like an ordinary flight soon turned into one of the most puzzling and heart-wrenching aviation mysteries in modern history. Just 40 minutes after takeoff on March 8, 2014, this Boeing 777-200ER aircraft inexplicably vanished from air traffic control radar screens, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and grief-stricken families. As the aircraft soared over the South China Sea, bound for Beijing, it suddenly disappeared from radar screens without a trace. The last communication with the plane occurred at 1:19 a.m. when the co-pilot signed off with a casual "good night" to the Malaysian air traffic control. Little did anyone know that this would be the last communication from the flight. On board were two pilots entrusted with the lives of those aboard. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, an experienced 53-year-old veteran pilot with Malaysia Airlines, and Second Officer Farik Hamid, a 27-year-old who was on a training flight to fulfill his dream of becoming a fully qualified pilot. Until that point, everything seemed to be proceeding as usual. The plane was flying at 35,000 feet, and all communications appeared normal. However, everything changed when the aircraft entered Vietnamese air traffic control's airspace. In an instant, MH370 vanished from the radar screens, leaving air traffic controllers baffled and desperate to re-establish contact.
Has gone missing.
The operation has entered a new phase. The search was already a highly complex,
A massive international search and rescue operation was initiated, involving 34 ships and 28 aircraft from 7 different countries. The disappearance of MH370 became a global focus, with the world watching closely, hoping for a miraculous rescue. But as days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, the agonizing reality set in that finding the aircraft and its passengers seemed increasingly unlikely. The search efforts centered on the South China Sea, where the last contact was made, but no sign of the plane was found. Authorities expanded their search to encompass vast stretches of ocean, driven by satellite data and advanced technology to narrow down potential areas of interest. They utilized the concept of satellite handshakes, attempting to estimate the plane's possible location based on communication attempts with the satellite. For over 4 years, the search continued with unwavering determination, fueled by the desperation to provide answers to the grieving families and the aviation community as a whole. More than $160 million were poured into the operation, making it the most expensive search in aviation history. Yet, despite these Herculean efforts, the elusive MH370 remained out of reach. Then, in July 2015, a glimmer of hope emerged when the first piece of debris from the plane was discovered on Reunion Island, thousands of miles away from the original search area. This crucial find confirmed that the aircraft had crashed into the ocean, but it raised more questions than answers. How did the wreckage travel such a great distance, and what could have caused the plane to deviate from its intended flight path? The discovery of the debris reignited the search efforts, with experts and investigators re-evaluating data and recalibrating their search algorithms. In 2018, an American company, Ocean Infinity, signed a new contract with the Malaysian government, promising a no-find, no-fee approach using their highly advanced underwater surveillance vehicles. Yet, even with the latest technology at their disposal, the plane's precise location remained elusive. Numerous theories emerged to explain the disappearance of MH370, ranging from mechanical failure and hijacking to terrorism and pilot suicide. Each hypothesis was met with extensive scrutiny and investigation, but none provided a definitive answer. One theory pointed to Zahari Ahmad Shah, the experienced captain, and suggested that he may have intentionally diverted the aircraft and caused its disappearance. However, this theory was met with strong counterarguments that highlighted Zahari's unblemished record and lack of apparent motive. Another theory involved 2 Iranian passengers who were traveling on stolen passports, raising suspicions of a hijacking attempt. However, this theory was dismissed when it became apparent that the individuals were merely seeking asylum in Europe and posed no threat to the flight's security. Perhaps the most plausible theory suggested that an incapacitating event, possibly related to oxygen deficiency, affected both the passengers and the crew, including the pilots. According to this hypothesis, the plane continued on autopilot until it ultimately ran out of fuel and crashed into the remote southern Indian Ocean. However, these notions lacked credible evidence and only served to fuel sensationalism. In the end, the enduring mystery of MH370 remains an indelible mark on the history of aviation. As we reflect on this profound and tragic event, our thoughts go out to the families and friends who continue to seek closure and answers. As we conclude this exploration of the MH370 mystery, we urge all viewers to remember the precious lives lost and the enduring impact of this event on the world. May their memories serve as a constant reminder to prioritize safety, cooperation, and compassion in the pursuit of air travel excellence. Thank you for joining us in this poignant journey of remembrance and discovery. If you found this video thought-provoking, we encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel for more compelling content. Feel free to share your thoughts and suggest topics for future discussions in the comments section below. Together, we can continue to explore the wonders and challenges of our world.